Francis and Lakovic out now for the Nottingham Panthers. Here is Lakovic, the boy wonder. Gallivan, Lakovic just got a tip on it, and it's on the back of the net, and it falls in off the back of Stephen Murphy. Lakovic's shot, well, Lakovic's tip, it ended up on the back of the net, it bounced over, and it hit Stephen Murphy, and finds its way into the back of the net. Power play goal for the Nottingham Panthers. They lead the Giants by 1-0.
That's unfortunate for Murphy, isn't it? A different type of power play, not so much a passing power play where they try and hit back claws and guys in the slot. More of a shooting power play, and you can see get pucks to the net, bounces on the top of the net. You can see here, Gallivan, one thought in his mind. Lakovic, I think it comes off him and bounces off the top, hits Murphy in the back, and when the luck's going for you, it's going for you.
Well, Stephen Murphy has made some incredible saves, and he couldn't be more unlucky with that one, could he?
No. That's tough luck on the Belfast
We're getting a
Giants.
great view of it here. There's the tip. Where is it? It's the back of the net, rolls off the back of Stephen Murphy, and into the back of the net.
And a millisecond later, he gets his shoulders up to the crossbar, and that doesn't go in. But you got to shoot. You got to get pucks to the net, and that's what good teams do.
Well, we spoke about the boy wonder, Robert Lakovic. Absolutely outstanding. His 20th goal of the season, his 51st point. And the Nottingham Panthers, below our commentary position, have certainly woken up. They're the ones making all the noise at the moment. 30 seconds on the advantage. Clark close in, got out-muscled there. Beckett is... It's Benedict. One-timer comes in, and what a great play for the Nottingham Panthers. Jonathan Weaver sinks in. What a lovely pass, what a lovely shot, a fabulous goal. 2 power play goals for the Panthers. They lead with 27 seconds remaining by 2-0.
Weaves is as good as anybody in the league. You know, you've got the best passer in the league, and you got a guy who understands when and when he shouldn't jump into pockets. He's got a fabulous one-timer goal. And I watched this whole thing evolve. I know Weaver and I know his game so well. And I was just thinking to myself, he's going to pop in. They haven't picked him up here. He just steps in and rips one right from the top of the circles. And
Inch perfect pass again. And absolutely nothing Stephen Murphy could do about that.
Oh, I've seen Jonathan Weaver do that many times in his career, and he just times it perfectly to get into that hole. And look at Ling, he's looking off, he's looking to the other guy. Gets the defenseman's stick going the other way and throws it into the slot for that great goal.
What a first season for Jonathan Weaver. Here he comes now, big shot, blocker save by Craig Kowalski. Mason keeps the puck in. Pressure from the Belfast Giants on the power play into the second minute of this 2-minute power play. Back to the top again, and Sandrock doesn't shoot this time. Mason. I don't know how they get a pass over that crease and through there. I don't know why they're still persisting with that. Here's Sandrock. Oh my God, what a bullet! There you go, Sandrock. One-time absolute hammer. And the Belfast Giants are back in it with Robbie Sandrock. He shoots and scores. The Belfast Giants bring it back to 2-1.
And you know, I think that's probably a coaching change, David, because you can see that's just a great shot from a guy who's got an absolute hammer of a shot. And you know, for the first 2 periods, they were trying that down-low jam play coming off the goal line. They've got it back up. Now there's room up top because Nottingham have collapsed nice and low, and Sandrock lets one rip. I don't know if it hit somebody on the way through there, but great shot. Now we got a hockey game.
You talked about a momentum change. That might well be it. Big Werner again. David Ling.
They're letting them walk down here.
Takes a shot, David Clark nearby. Jordan Fox scores! The captain of the Nottingham Panthers lifts the treble, scores the game-winning overtime championship goal. What a season for Jordan Fox. What a season for the Nottingham Panthers. What a way to win it. What a way to lose it. And a delay the game penalty. And a 4-on-3 overtime power play goal The Nottingham Panthers are the playoff champions.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. He's an outstanding hockey player. He's an outstanding captain. And he jumps on, what was that rebound? I mean, you got to feel for the Giants. I mean, fair play to the Panthers. What a terrific season. They've had a terrific last 2 or 3 years. To cap it off with a treble, all credit. But here we go. There it is. Rebound off the boards. Belfast let them creep down. And it just jams under Murphy, who has been outstanding all night for the Belfast Giants.
Well, Jordan Fox was my player of the year. The way he committed all through the season to becoming a defenseman and being one of the most skilled forwards. And only fitting that it's Jordan Fox that wins it for the Nottingham Panthers. The players will shake hands, and then you see the celebrations. An outstanding feeling, Paul.
There's no better feeling. And there's no better feeling to win it in overtime. There's no worse feeling to lose it in overtime. But there is no better feeling to win in overtime, which, like I say, just caps off a tremendous, tremendous season.
Final score in the playoffs after 4 periods: Nottingham 3, Belfast 2. Wow, Anna, wow!
Wow, indeed. Well, what can you say? That was edge of your seats kind of stuff. The whole arena, the atmosphere was absolutely electric. It's time now to take a break. All the reaction from that game coming up in just a few moments. Hello and welcome back to the NIC here in Nottingham, where the Panthers have come just what they came to do. They have done the treble and they've been crowned the 2013 playoff champions. Well, what a final that was. I think we should all just take a big deep breath after that one. Tomo mentioned in his commentary that it was going to be a mistake that cost the Belfast Giants, and that is what it did. Too many men on the ice and it was all over.
Yeah, bad penalty to take, definitely in overtime. But you know, you look at the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game and the penalties that Belfast took, and that took a big toll out of the team, killing those ones off. We said it before, the guys were tired on the ice. You could see it. They
it
had
was
the
bodies
chance.
on the line kind of stuff, through and through.
When you're seeing guys that are not in position to block shots with their legs, and they're diving in with their heads, I mean, you know there's something on the line, don't you?
Well, at 2-0 down after 2 periods of play, you've got to chase that game. They get those 2 goals in the final 20 minutes of that game in regulation. But when you're doing that, you're taking a tax on your body as well. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, that you're having to control that emotional pressure that you're under because you're trying to get back in the game. And then they just played with fire all night by taking those penalties. And you can't play with fire against a power play unit that has so many options as the Nottingham Panthers have. And eventually they're going to find a way to get through, and Jordan Fox does. And what a tribute to him as the captain, who was a prolific scorer on offense last year, makes the adjustment to play defense, but he just shows how valuable he was and how he's able to really lead this team this season.
Well, there's certainly are going to be some sore bodies over the next couple of days. Let's head down to the winning coach, Corey Nielsen. He's with Chris Ellis.
Corey, a treble, how special is that?
Wow, I was happy with the league to get the Challenge Cup and the playoff final. I'm ecstatic. I mean, let's give the credit where the credit is due. The players went on the ice. They executed at a very high level. They put their bodies on the line, and I'm so proud of them for getting it done.
Is that what's so special about your team?
Well, you know, last year's team was an exciting team that was so coachable, and this year's team so dynamic and so, you know, special and explosive, but at the same time they're coachable, and they put their bodies on the line. It's just a unique combination that's going to be real tough to replicate when I start tomorrow.
Yeah, is that when it starts in the morning, or are you going to give yourself a day off?
I think we've earned a day off. I'll give myself one.
Okay, well done. I'll let you get back to celebrating. Congratulations.
I'm very happy, Corey Nielsen, and quite rightly so. Well, let's head over to Dave Sims to get his thoughts on the game and also the trophy presentation.
Thank you very much, Anna, as Craig Kowalski celebrates his Man of the Match award. The Belfast Giants now are being presented with runners-up medals. They won't want them. They'll go in the kit bag and they'll stay there until next September. Mitch Stevenson, the chairman of the NIC, presents those together with the Lord Mayor here of Nottingham. That's Leon Unser. There's Mitch Stevenson who was behind, of course, this fabulous building here at the NIC, and there's no worse feeling, is there, for the Belfast Giants players now as they collect those medals.
You just want to get off the ice. You know, you're waiting there out of respect for the Panthers to celebrate, their playoff win. You just, this is part of it. You don't want a runners up. You don't want a bronze medal. You want a winners medal. And the Belfast Giants players will just go through the formalities now, like you do in any type of sport, and then get off the ice and let the Panthers enjoy. What can I say? Another huge success.
There's Adam Keith, the captain of the Belfast Giants. He'll be so proud of his team. What a great comeback in that third period.
Doug and the Belfast Giants fans and organisation should be proud of the way their team, to come back from 2-0 down against this Nottingham Panthers team is some feat, and both teams will rue the chances of not taking the power play opportunities they had, but if they keep happening, a team's going to take advantage of it. And like Shute said in the studio, you could just see it was a tired outfit there in overtime, and Fox comes up with that big game winner.
Well, the Belfast Giants applaud the remaining supporters here, which in all fairness are mainly the Nottingham Panthers ones. A few Braehead fans have stuck around as well in Cardiff. They leave the ice, do the Belfast Giants, and to leave the Nottingham Panthers to celebrate. They will have their medals presented to them by Frederick Meredith, the executive member of the IIHF. The Panthers will get their medals first. So one by one they will skate forward. Beckett first, number 4. Mitch Stevenson, and Frederick Meredith picks up. And here come the Panthers players. Every one of them heroes, Paul.
Well, they've had a tremendous season. Every single player is strong in what they bring, night in, night out. And credit where credit's due to Corey Nielsen, Rick Strachan, the ownership. They've built a powerhouse here, and it's up to the other teams to catch up. It's their time. I said this last year, and when you keep winning, you keep the core of your team together, because you want to feel again. So they're the team to catch right now.
Well, the Nottingham Panthers players, they all line up. Bruce Graham, what a season it was for him, and Kelsey Wilson. Guy Lapine, you mentioned, Paul, was so outstanding since his return. What a great...
Well, they don't have a weakness, and they added in the great areas. They brought Ling in, who was the guy that just made you tick offensively, your power play. Great scorer in Graham. Weaves came back in on the back end. They just added quality to an already quality lineup, and that's why they've won it all.
So Corey Nielsen and Rick Strachan collect their medals as well, together with David Beauregard. Just the trophy to present. Jordan Fox has lifted the league title. He has lifted the Challenge Cup, and now it's the time for him to lift the final trophy. All the handshakes going on downstairs. Jordan Fox skates forward. Only right that Jordan Fox, the man who scored the game-winning goal, the overtime goal, is the man who presents or collects the trophy. They've not won the single, they've not won the double. It's a treble for Jordan Fox and the Nottingham Panthers. A fantastic end to a fantastic final. A fantastic final to a fantastic Elite Ice Hockey League season. And Jordan Fox, the man of the moment. What a feeling for him to collect that award, Paul.
Oh, there's no better feeling.
And takes it across to his team. They are champions, deservedly champions, and every now and then a team of destiny comes along, and it's come along here, and the Panthers rightfully triple winners.
And they should get all the accolades that come with that, David. They're an absolute powerhouse in British hockey right now, and it's up to everybody else to get up to their level.
Okay, Anna, take us home. What a great finish. Certainly is. What a playoff final. The powerhouse that is the Nottingham Panthers. They do it once again and are crowned the 2013 playoff champions. Thank you for watching at home. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Good night.